So I wanted to talk about this thing. And unfortunately, I don't have as much time as usual, running late, because that's how I do things, how I roll. So, what the fuck is happening on these fucking movie sets? We have two incidents with my man Harrison Ford. He almost died filming The Force Awakens, or The Force Awakens, if you prefer. The first of the sequel trilogy, because J.J. Abrams, who is a complete idiot. If you're wondering, is this guy just dumb at movie plots, or is he an idiot in general? No, he's an idiot in general. So they spend some of this incredible budget to build a actual working trapdoor, and they almost kill, and I'm not joking, almost chop Harrison Ford in half. They only got his foot, or his leg, and they broke his leg, but it could have been him. It could have broke Harrison Ford into pieces with a working door. Then, of course, he got on set, tore a shoulder muscle or a rotator cuff or something like that. Of course, he's a near 80-year-old man. It had a lot to do with it. But outside of just his injuries on the set, we talked about the old Batman films. On The Dark Knight, somebody died filming The Dark Knight. Not just, obviously, Heath Ledger passed a little bit after, and I wouldn't party with any Olsen twins if I were you, but somebody in the filming on the crew of The Dark Knight died. So those are older incidents, and now we have more recent incidents. Obviously, it's huge in the news. We know what happened with Rust. Alec Baldwin, was it last week or the week before, was able to shoot somebody and sleep in his own bed that evening. I don't know if that would have happened to any of you if you would have gotten to an incident like he did, but he was able to shoot somebody, sleep in his own bed. Oh, he feels bad. I think him, the armorer, the assistant director need to be put in jail for quite a while for causing that death. But then we also have Ruby Rose, her allegations of how unsafe that movie set or that filming set was, and even outside of her allegations, which there's pushback towards, but we do know somebody was paralyzed. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. Somebody was paralyzed on the Batwoman set. We know Ruby Rose herself had surgery resulting from injuries on the Batwoman set, and she alleged there were even more people who had injuries, including a guy who got his face burnt off. And now we have this. After all that, as another crew member on one of these sets, he's found dead filming in Morocco. What the fuck is happening on these film sets to where they're that fucking dangerous? And yeah, this is why I don't want to see the damn movie. I felt that Indiana Jones is already dead. Yeah, you can survive a nuclear blast. You get the franchise disease. Yeah, that's why I'm not a fan. I have no interest in seeing creepy mannequins, because this is the scene of Indiana Jones 4. At least this image. It's a nuclear test. He gets into a refrigerator and he's all fine. It's a stupid scene, and it was like, okay, this movie's dumb. And this is why I don't want to see Indiana Jones 5 at all, even if it wasn't going to be woke and made by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. But somebody died on the set, and Nick Kupak was apparently dead, found dead in his hotel. What? As production was supposed to film a scene setting a rickshaw. What? So he was dead in his hotel. He died of natural causes. The cause of his death has not been publicly disclosed. Man, I know some people get mad when I go conspiracy theory. I know since your dildos, Joe, everything's the Illuminati. Brother, you're telling me this guy just randomly died in his hotel, natural causes? I don't know, man. They said the same thing about Isaac Cappy, man. I don't know, man. Natural causes in his hotel? The fuck out of here. Cameron Pasha was on this very channel telling you how these execs work. Telling you. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull the fucking video. We was talking about this exec who threatened the life of another exec. Hollywood is a dangerous motherfucking place. I absolutely do not believe this motherfucker died of natural causes. Nope. Don't believe it. Not even going to entertain it for a thought. Yeah, natural causes. I've heard that too. Natural causes is a way of saying CIA. So this is Cameron Pasha telling you how crazy Hollywood is. And real quick, we're ending off a conversation talking about Eyes Wide Shut and the fact that Stanley Kubrick mysteriously passed away right after making that movie.
A major producer I'm working with who has multiple Oscar nominations, right? One of the biggest players in town. So his partner told me this story, because this guy's a nice guy, but he's one of these guys that can really mess up your career if you crossed him, right? And he told me, oh, he's not the most dangerous guy in this town. His partner, so his producing partner was like, he's not the most dangerous guy in this town. Let me tell you a story that one time this producer, Oscar-nominated producer, was working on a project, and there was there was an actor they wanted who had already committed to a deal with one of a big project that was championed by one of the studio heads, right? And so he basically had to talk with that actor. Maybe you can get out of that project and come to mine instead, right? Because that thing's like, it's not look like it's moving, right? He gets a phone call from the studio head. Calls him and says, I hear you're trying to steal my actor. Let me explain something to you. You don't fuck with me. You fuck with me, I'm going to have your brake lines cut and you're going to die, right? And that wasn't the hyperbole threat of people on Twitter or random big shot lawyers saying, I want to ruin your life. It's a guy saying, look, I know, I got Mossad agents working for me. We'll take care of this. You don't fuck with my actor. And he hung up. He said, the producer walked out. He said, it's the only time I've ever seen my partner literally said, I, for the first time, understood the idea of having the blood drain from your face. He said, he was pale as a ghost. He said, yeah, we're done. We're no more communication with that actor.
So yeah, that's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. I'm looking at my face. The blood drain from my face, I damn near look as light as Matt. I'm like, oh shit, bro. Oh, I was a younger and more innocent vigilante back then. So yeah, the Masada are often people in Hollywood. That's what Cameron Pasha told you on this channel. On this channel, he told you that. I don't believe this is just some death. Since your dildo gave me so much shit for me having some suspect thoughts about what happened on the Rust. But this is why Hollywood is corrupt. Hollywood is evil, bro. This is fucked up. I don't think this guy just died. I don't know enough details, and I don't think this bounty article is going to have enough of the details of what happened. But something funky happened, and you can see Hollywood has a history of funky things happening, man. Thank you for watching the clip from my podcast. Link to the entire show is in the description. If you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do so. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. God bless.